Wonderful. Well, good night, good night, good night. It's official. It's official. It's our Monday night live free webinar. Free webinar. Wow, wow, wow. 1 second. Let me do this. Good. Do that. Fantastic. Okay, great. Now even more official. Even more official. Good night, everyone. Good night to all of my wonderful, wonderful, adorable people. Yes, if you are here for the first time, we've never met before. I am Anne-Marie, your Christian life coach and relationship queen. And tonight is an extra special night because it's an overflow from last Monday night's live where we talked about 5 areas that you should grow in. And we just couldn't, sort of, just give you a little tidbit on the financial growth area. So we thought that we should come back and you agree that we should come back tonight and get into it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you to take like a quick minute, maybe not even a minute, WhatsApp someone, text someone, shoot a call over to them, do whatever you got to do. Tell them we're on, we're getting ready. You know how we do it. We start at 8:10, so we use this time to connect and to, just warm up the atmosphere. Tonight is going to be a little different. We're not doing any sharing of the screen and doing the PowerPoint and that kind of thing. It's more interactive. So as we share, we're going to be interacting. Yeah. So, keep your fingers close to your devices to drop, your any concerns in the chat, any questions in the Q&A, and any comments. All right. So I'm going to be looking at your comments, and I'm going to be, sharing based on your comments, and we're going to have a wonderful time tonight. We're going to have a wonderful time. So if you're coming in, please put your where you're coming from in the chat, and we are going to just welcome everybody. If it's your first time, yes, if it's your first time, just put first time or 1 in the chat. So I get to give you the extra special greeting. Yes. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you're moving forward in your life. All of the, wonderful things that we have been sharing on relationships and life in general, that life has been moving forward for you. You're seeing progress, even though it may be small. That's okay, because any progress is still progress. You see, it can be huge or it can be minuscule, still progress. All right. And so we're just really, really excited, and we hope that you are doing well. All right, great. So reach out to your friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, male friends, co-worker friends, anybody. They need to be in this tonight. We're talking money. Tonight we're talking, ways we can grow financially. I'm sharing a few tidbits with you that you're gonna need. Oh my goodness, so much to share. Obviously, we won't be able to unpack all of the things that we need to know about finances, because that's the thing. No one teaches us. You have to really get your head into this, because it's not coming to you. You got to go after it. So you need to commend yourself for being on this live tonight. Get your friends in. It's going to help you as well. All right. You're gonna help them as well. Okay, so let's get into a greeting. Let's see who is in. Michelle Thompson, you are on the inside. Yes, you are. Oh, welcome. Welcome to you, Michelle. Welcome. Sharufa, welcome. It's so good to have you. So good to have you, Michelle. So good to have you. Let me see where you're coming. You gotta let me know where you're coming from. All right. Sharifa is waiting. Thanks for waiting. I appreciate it so very much. Gloria Benjamin. Woo! Welcome, 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 welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. Gloria, welcome, welcome. Lorna Brown. Yeah, good night, Lorna. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Monday Night Live, y'all. Monday Night Live. We get to meet every Monday night. We get to come together as a community. We get to have fun. Yes, we get to do this. Yes. Awesome. Wonderful. So yeah, Sharufa is coming from Tuna Puna. Whoa. Wonderful. Let's go. Michelle is coming from Tobago. Awesome, Michelle. All the way from Tobago. Yes. That's my homeland, the land of my birth. And I'm a proud Tobagonian, Trinidad and Tobago. Woo-hoo. In the house. Let's go. Let's see. Lorna's coming from Brooklyn. Brooklyn is in the house. We're going to have such an awesome time tonight talking about money, financial growth. Oh my goodness. Yes. Welcome, Lorna. Welcome, Sharufa. Sharufa is identified as a She's identified as a Tobagonian when visiting Canaan, the Canaan church. Oh, well, we're going to take you as a Tobagonian tonight. Oh, come on to all of my Tobagonian peoples. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Tessilka. Hi, Tessilka. Welcome to Monday Night Live. This is an awesome forum. Awesome time where you can come. You will learn. You'll have community, meet people. Yes, and guess what? You can have all your questions answered. You can ask any question tonight when we get to the Q&A. All right. So if you know you have questions and they're coming to you, you can start dropping them in the chat, in the Q&A. From now, put them in the Q&A. Let's reserve the chat for our little, tidbits, conversation. Let's go. If you're coming in, let me know where you're coming from. And if this is your first time, let me know it's your first time. You can just hit number 1 in the chat. All right, let's go. Jackie Doyle, woman of God. Yay! Welcome to Monday Night Live. You guys are so faithful. Your attendance is like 100%. 100. Sharufa present. Michelle present. Jackie Doyle present. That's what we're talking about. Yay! Joan, roll call. Present. Brooklyn is in the house. Roll call. Lorna present. Roll call. Brooklyn is in the house. Fantastic. Delia is in the house. Roll call. Yes, come on in tonight. It's going to be awesome. Oh, it's way past my time. I'm still greeting, but that's okay. That's okay. Hi, Corey. Come on. Let me know where you're coming from. Welcome. We're talking about money tonight. We're gonna just see us growing tonight based on what we are going to learn, based on what we're going to share. Listen. I see some chains falling off, some financial chains falling off of our minds. I see some financial chains just leaving, and I see all the change. Yeah, we need the moolah, not just the change. Give us the dollar. yeah, not the cent to fight, so give us dollar. Yes, come on. Rhonda, you reach from Brooklyn, just in the house. Welcome. Welcome, Coris from Trinidad. Yeah. Sweet TMT. Welcome. We're talking about money tonight. Money tonight. So important to all of us. And we're going to grow. Something is going to resonate with your spirit tonight. My goal is to leave something with you, stir something with you, pour something into you, add something to you. Listen to me. Let cause something to leave you. Yes, so that you can grow. You can grow not just in your money, but you need to grow in your money. Yes, you need to grow financially. Sheba is in the house. Sheba is here like somewhere. She's in Brooklyn where she was in Jamaica. Oh God, come on, that's okay. Brooklyn is in the house and Jamaica is in the house. Woo. Whoa, Roxy is here from Tobago. Oh, Teselka is from Antigua. Antigua is in the house. Yeah, 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 yeah. Welcome, 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 Roxy. Welcome, Teselka. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Colbertha, welcome. Brooklyn is in the house. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Colbertha. Thank you, Brooklyn. Come on, welcome, welcome, welcome. Trisha Wilshire Tenapuna is in the house. Woman of God. Yes, yes, yes. Amiel. Oh, from Trinidad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Philly Noel from Tunapuna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go. Nicole is in the house. Welcome, 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 welcome. Candy is in the house. From Candy, yeah, from Tacarigua. Tacarigua. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Joanne is in the house. She's Tobagonian by association. We'll take you. We'll take you. Yes, 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 yes. We're taking you. Let me get over here a little bit. Welcome, 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 welcome. Listen, listen. Woo! Listen, this is exciting. I'm so super, super excited tonight. All right. So as we said, tonight, we're doing it a little different because I really wanted to be in this moment with you. Oh, before we go further, those of you that are watching the replay on YouTube, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you've never met me before, I am Anne-Marie. I am a Christian life coach. I'm a senior pastor at People of Destiny Ministries International, and I am a relationship queen. And tonight, we're talking about money. Listen, there's a famous, very famous Calypsonian from Trinidad and Tobago who sang, "You cannot make love without money." And the very famous Solomon, King Solomon, the Bible says that money answers all things. So we're talking about this tonight, yes, and wanted to interact with you. I want our conversation to be meaningful. I want it to be purposeful. I want it to be transformative. I want you to leave tonight alive, knowing that you have been empowered to move forward financially. Because sometimes we get stuck. We don't know what to do. I hope tonight will help you. I hope that I will share something that will trigger some sort of learning mechanism within you that will cause you to seek out further knowledge, further information, so that you can grow financially. It is so important. It is so important. All right. And so I'm going to jump right into it. Let me just open up the chat so that I can see it, get it right before me. Hold on, where we go. To everyone, fantastic. And we will start our conversation. Fantastic. Now, we're going to talk about growth, financial growth to be specific. And I want us to remember last week when we started, and we talked about the 5 areas that we must make every effort, yes, to grow in if we are going to be successful. We call them 5 pillars of growth, right? 5 pillars of growth, right? We talked about the spiritual pillar. We talked about the physical pillar. We talked about the emotional pillar. We talked about the mental pillar. And we talked a little bit about the financial pillar. All right. And so tonight we are going to get into the financial bit. Obviously, we won't be able to cover everything. Oh my goodness. Obviously, there is so much ground to cover. But I promise you, as we continue to build this community and we continue to meet every Monday night, this will just be, I think this is our first free live webinar that we're delving into the topic of money, but I promise you it won't be the last. I promise you it won't be the last. Okay. I hope tonight serves as a trigger to get you moving in the right direction. We all need it from time to time. I hope tonight serves to encourage you, if you are on that path, to keep going. Do not give up. You deserve the best. You deserve, and I was thinking about, as my heart and my spirit was really kind of preparing for tonight. I think that one of the biggest things that I would say to you, and I'm going to say it right now, is that you are worth the investment. You are worth investing in. Don't you forget it. You deserve this. Okay? You deserve the time and the effort that it will take, right, for you to be successful in anything. And these 5 pillars of growth that we talked about last week, we're going to talk about this one tonight. You must know, I deserve this. I deserve to be financially secure. I deserve to have a nest egg that I could rest easily. I do not deserve to be always living from paycheck to paycheck, trying to figure out how I'm going to make my rent this week, or pay the cable bill, that's a stressful way to live. I do not deserve to live like that for all of my lives. And think about it. Now you are younger for some of you. Yes. What happens when you age? What happens when you get older? What happens when you retire? Yes. If there is nothing to fall back on, right away, I'm triggering your mind and your heart. Yes. You have to think about these things. And what you do financially, how you build this financial pillar, will determine what happens, not only what happens now, but what happens later on in your life. Very important. Yes. So financial growth is super, super important. Yes, I want you to put that in the chat. This is important, and I deserve this. I deserve to be successful in my life. I deserve to be emotionally successful. I deserve to have good relationships. Yes, and that's what understanding your emotions and emotional intelligence will help you. As you grow emotionally, you find that you'll be able to have better relationships with all kinds of people. Yes, as you grow mentally, you find that you learn, you're not stuck up. Yet you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve to be knowledgeable. Knowledge is power. You deserve to be a powerful man. You deserve to be a powerful woman, where people can come with foolish things and twist you and, and rob you and that kind of stuff. No, and because it's ignorance, most of the times when we fall into some traps, where we become easy target and prey for deception and all kinds of things. You deserve the best. You deserve better. Right? And therefore, you must be willing to invest in yourself, because no one else will do it. Pastor C shared something powerful yesterday at one of our branch churches, and he said this key or this door only has one knob and it's on the inside. That just blew my mind. It means that no one can do this for you because it's within you, and you are the only one that can do this. You are the only one that can invest in you. If we're sitting and waiting for some knight in shining armor or some famous uncle or somebody to come and help us with this, listen to me, it's not going to happen. Yeah, you can bring a horse to the water, but you cannot compel the horse to drink it. In other words, this is something that you have to do. Okay, you've got to do this. I want you to know that you've got to do this. All right, you have to take the steps. You have to take the measures. You have to see yourself. It's a self-esteem and a self-worth issue 99.99% of the times. Right? It's not that we can't do it, but we just don't see ourselves as being deserving of anything that's good and well. Okay, and I want you to begin to pay attention. We're going to do some self-esteem things. I have a book that should have been out since January. That's all right, let me not make promises, but it's It's coming. It's coming. All right. It's almost done. I know it's almost done. Just need to get back to it. But everything is happening in its time. God is going to make it beautiful. I'm at peace. I'm at peace. Right. And so here's the point. Here's the point. I want you to know you deserve financial success. You deserve to be able to do the things you want to do. You deserve to be able to go the places you want to go. You deserve to be able to have the things you want to have. And I want you to know it can't be everything. Okay, so when I haven't started this yet, it cannot be everything. And so we're going to have to prioritize. And we're going to talk about something that I'm now learning about called conscious spending. Yes, that's a lot to do with awareness. A lot of times we spend, we're not even aware. We don't even know what's happening with our money. We're unaware. We're in oblivion. We get our paychecks, and then the next thing we know, we don't have any money, and we don't know what happened to our money. You have got to change this. This is one thing that will have to change if you are going to grow financially. If you're going to, you must know where your money is going. You must decide where it goes. You must decide where it goes. So I want to talk about that more to the end of our session tonight. All right. So you deserve to be financially successful. Yes, Jackie, Colberta, you deserve this. Michelle, you deserve the Sharufa. You deserve Lorna. You deserve to be financially successful. Emil, you deserve it all. When I say it all, financially successful, emotionally successful, mentally successful, you deserve to be successful. All of the things that are for you, yes, all of the things that are for you, you must know you deserve it. Okay, wonderful, fantastic. Now let's sort of get into financial growth, because I want to seed some thoughts. I want to put some things in your heart and in your spirit if it's not there already, because I promise you most of what I'm going to share with you tonight, it's not that you don't know. It's not that you haven't heard it before. It's not that you don't have the information. 95% of the time, knowledge is not the problem. It is execution. It is action. So what I want to do tonight, I want my talk to serve as a push, even, or maybe a pull, to get you to take action. Yes, get you to take action. And the action you can take and should take is just the next step. The next step. What do I need to do from this point? Yes, what do I need to do from this point? Not what I need to do for the next 10 years, because, we have the vision, which is fine, but your mission must always involve the next step. Yeah, what should be my next step? What is the thing I need to get going with now? All right. And so even if it's that one step that you take tonight, then I will feel like if this was worth it. Okay. And if just one person take the one step, then it's going to be worth it. All right. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I want us to understand the importance of financial success, the importance of it. And I want that to just stick with you somehow, because financial stability, right, contributes significantly to various aspects of our lives. Money answers all things. Yes, it contributes to our freedom, financial freedom, the ability. You want to travel, you can't travel if you're financially free. Yes, you can travel. Yes, it contributes to various opportunities that are all around us. How many times I remember years and years ago that I used to watch television and you would see the little children in Africa and they're suffering. I wish I could have done something to help. You see what I'm saying? And those days I couldn't, and I wanted to. I couldn't. Yeah, and opportunities sometimes are all around us, but we just lack the financial resources to be able to contribute to those things. It's not that we don't care, okay? So when you have financial stability, when you have financial abundance, everybody say with me, abundance. Put it in the chat, abundance, financial abundance. I want some things to break tonight. Yes, because I'm telling you, poverty is not nice. Poverty is not something that we should, accept. I don't want to preach tonight, but I want you to know it is not God's will. It is not God's will for you. It is not God's plan. And it shouldn't be it's not something that you should accept. It's not something that you should accept. I remember us growing up poor. We didn't know we were poor. Yes, and when my mother couldn't, give us like little change, 25 cents, to go to school and stuff like that, she taught us how to make stuff. She taught us how to make fudge, and that's how I got into business from since elementary school. Yeah, elementary school, I'm selling stuff. Yeah, she taught us. One of the things that I could always hear saying in my head, you have to learn how to turn your hand around. Turn your hand around. Always be doing something that will be generating money. You see, because it's so critical and crucial. Yes, it is very important if you're gonna live a stable life for you to have a stable income. And tonight we're going to talk about what you're going to do with that. When you get a stable income, what you're going to do with it. And by extension, if you don't have a stable income, some things you should never really get involved in. Some things you should never really do financially. And I'm not here to tell anybody how to spend their money, but I'm just here to help anybody who wants to be helped financially. All right. So I want that to happen. You deserve that kind of security. So here's what financial stability does. It provides a safety net, as I said, that offers protection for unseen circumstances. Somebody fall ill, somebody loses their job, right? There are certain emergencies. It could be a medical emergency or otherwise, right? And having savings, yes, and having some investments offer peace of mind. It does. Anytime you hear people say things like money don't change you, they don't have any, right? When you have money, yes, people who have money, right, there is a measure of peace of mind that they do have. They don't worry about the children. They don't worry about the children's education. They don't worry about a whole lot of things. Yes, they don't pray about a whole lot of things. They can take their prayer and their intercession to other things. Can you imagine you're praying about being able to pay your light bill, being able to pay your phone bill, being able to know? You should be able to do those things. And so you can pray about, abuse. You could pray about injustice. You could intercede for the nations, right? And so when a financial security literally frees you to focus on bigger and better things. It does. Because you don't have to worry about the day-to-day things. Financial security, and gives you that stability, right? And when you are financially free, it gives you the opportunity to align your choices with the things you value. Yeah. So, for example, I'm a Christian, and I absolutely love my relationship with God and my relationship with the people of God and the church and whatever the church is doing and that, so forth and so on. And I love people, and that is an overflow out of my relationship with the Lord. All right. And so being able to contribute to the church, being able to contribute, to other people's lives, being able to contribute in any way, shape, or form, from the abundance that God has blessed me with. And once again, this comes from learning to turn your and wrong. Okay. Yes, you got to give God something to work with. All right. I value these things. I value helping people is a value to me, and so if I have the opportunity or the ways or the means to help persons, that is exactly what I would use my money to do, right? So I love to travel, and if I am financially able to, then I can travel because it aligns with my values, my desires, right? So financial freedom gives you this awesome, awesome, awesome privilege, yes, of being able to enjoy the things that you love, the people that you love, doing the things that you love, yes, without the financial limitations. How many of you would just love that? How many of you, once again, I said at the beginning that, in life, we can't have everything, okay? But the things that you desire, yes, the things that are in alignment with what you value, by all means, you should be able to have those things. By all means, you should be able to have those things. And that's what we're talking about tonight. And as I said, later on, I'm going to show you some things where that's going to really, really help you, because there's a system that you have to have in place in your life to be able to grow financially and grow well and grow consistently. Okay, so let's communicate. Let's talk about this. Think about some of the things that, maybe think about 5 things. Yeah, 5 things that you would really love to be able to do for you. Yes, 5 things that you love. I love to drink Starbucks coffee. I love to travel. I love to help others. Okay. I love it's me. I love, I love shoes. I love a good pair of shoes. Okay. Think about it. You love clothes. You just love clothes. All right. Think about it. Think about 5 things that you really love. If you want, you can prioritize them. It's all up to you, right? Something that you must absolutely have. All right. And just take one out of those things and put it in the chat. One of those things, put it in the chat, right? One of those things that you absolutely love. And in this life that you have, yes, you want to be able to have the money to do this. Yes, I love, Delia says, I love to shop. She loves to help others. Fantastic. And Nicole says she loves wigs. Beautiful. Go for your wigs, girl. Yes. Colberta says, I love to help people. Yes. All right. Sharifa said, I love to know I have money to make moves at any time. Yes. Yes. All right. One of the things I want you to know as well, when you're thinking about what you love to do, just get specific, because this is going to be very important future on, right? Someone says, I love to travel. Yes, please. Yes, yes, yes. Love to travel. Fantastic. I love to travel. Lorna says, I love to travel. Roxanne says, I love to travel. Joanna, travel. Beautiful. Phyllis says, I love to help and travel. Beautiful. Yes. Deborah says, I love nails and hair. Yes, yes, yes. I'm feeling you guys. Beautiful. Love to get your nails done. Just go get your nails done. Who loves a good massage? My goodness. Whenever I come to Tobago, I always try to squeeze one in because it just does me good. I love a good massage. I love a good spa day. Oh, Jesus, help me. Yes, yes. Cruise. Yes, 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 yes. I love, Katrina is saying, I love a good cruise. Yes. Petal, I love to teach kids, so I want money to spend on them. Yes, Petal, yes, 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 yes. I love to travel. Fantastic, beautiful. Terry-Ann said, I love to look good. Hey, girl, hello, yes, 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 yes. Love to look good. Maria said, I love a good dark shades. Yes, get them all of them, the Ray-Ban, get the Chanel. Oh, but wait, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Oh, I'm getting excited. Yes, listen, very important. Amir, I love to travel, help people, and photography. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yes, Nicole, I love a good. Oh, girl. Oh, Jesus, I love a good restaurant. There you go. There you go. Yes, wonderful. Sheba said, I love a good manicure and pedicure, travel, and she love a good dessert and opulent aisle. Yes, yes to the yes, yes to the yes, yes. Love a good dessert and opulent aisle. Yes, love a good perfume, Deborah. That's, oh Jesus, yes. Very, very, very important. Now, you guys hold on to that. Me, I love me a good Starbucks too. I love it. It just does something to my spirit. It does. It does. Hello. It does something. I don't know why. Why they call it the feel good hormones, call it the whatever they call it. Listen to me. But if you love it, you love it. Amen. Trisha, I love to go out and dine in fancy restaurant and look on point. Yes. Yes, and therefore you must be able to have the money to do that. Okay? I love making sure my babies look good. Get them snacks and things they love. Fabulous. Yes. That's the whole point. I love loving people, Maria. Beautiful. Beautiful. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, I want you to remember what you love. I want you to remember the things you desire. I want you to remember. Yes, because we're going to come to a point tonight where I'm going to show you how you can build wealth. Yes, and be able to do all the things that you love to do. Remember, we said it's not going to be everything, but those things that you have determined that this is important to me. I need to have my Starbucks coffee, whether it's one every morning or at least 2-3 times a week. That's the thing. That's your thing. Okay, good. So hold that right there. Right now. So we're talking about the importance of financial security. Right? That's why we're going to go. Because once you understand why, then I think the why serves as your motivation for, the things that you actually need to do. All right. So it provides opportunity. It enables you to pursue your personal goals and aspirations. Right. Whether it's traveling the world, all of the things we talked about, whether it's buying a home, all of that kind of beautiful stuff. Yes, is what you want. And I want you to understand something, because sometimes I think that we think because I love Starbucks that everyone else should love Starbucks. No. Okay, not. That's not how it works. Okay. I love homemaking. I'm a homemaker. I love a beautifully decorated house, nice, everything nice and fresh. No, everybody doesn't like that. Some people don't even care for a house. They don't even care to own a home. Yes, but they have things in place, other things in place to cause them to build wealth. And that's what matters. If you want a home, go ahead. That's what you desire, right? Someone else, they would live in a one room somewhere, and every other week you see them on a plane going somewhere. That's what they want to do. They want to travel. That's their working. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. So I want us to remember that. I want us to remember these things, right? So it enables us to, to pursue our goals and our aspirations and so forth, right? Because sometimes we're like, this person buys this shoe and you know the price of the shoe, you know the cost. Oh, that's so expensive. I will never spend. I will never spend it. I will never spend $1,000 on a shoe. Listen, listen. They have their finances in order. They could afford to spend $1,000 on shoes. That's not, listen, we're staying out of that. We need to get our finances in order so that we can buy our Starbucks coffee every morning. We need to get our finances in order, so it will allow us, yes, to do the travels, to go do your nails every 2 weeks. Yes, get your manicure, get your pedicure as often as you want to. You can go to the spa as often as you want to because your finances are in order. You're growing. You're growing, you're doing the work. So you deserve the reward. You deserve your shoes because that's what you love. You deserve that trip because that's what you love. You put the systems in place, and as the thing is growing and as the money is multiplying and you getting the returns, you go on that trip. You can fly first class if you want because listen. You know, Pastor and I, we went on a trip. I always wanted to go to Paris. In fact, as a child, I had a dream, a whole dream, that I went to Paris for all the fashion because I was always into fashion and that kind of stuff. Listen, and so when we were going to Paris, we made a decision that we were not going to spend our money in a fancy hotel. We're used to kind of hotels and that kind of stuff, right? But we're going to spend the money, go every day. We went on a tour every day. Every day. So we stayed on a kind of like a little, it wasn't called Airbnb at the time, but it's probably what we would call an Airbnb now, a little outside of the city. And we got on that train every day and we head to meet wherever we needed to pick up our bus or wherever, boat or wherever. And every living day we were in Paris. We went on tours. That's what we wanted to do. If we wanted to stay in a fancy hotel somewhere, we worked hard. We had the money to do it, and that's what we wanted to do. Listen, being financially secure, being financially free allows you to do the things you truly want to do. Okay, now let's talk about building wealth. Yeah, let's talk about building wealth. I'm seeing Janelle is saying that she loves real estate. Fantastic. Okay, bed and breakfast. Okay, good. All right, good. Now let's talk about planning, yeah, and managing wealth or money. Planning and managing our money, right? I'm not going to go into a whole lot. I'm probably going to talk to you about three things. I'm going to talk to you about saving. I'm going to talk to you about investing. And I'm going to talk to you about conscious spending. Three things. I had three things. Yeah. Saving, investing, and conscious spending. Right? That's going to be the beautiful part. Stick around. Don't move up. Don't leave. And of course, you know, we pray at the end. Someone praying for you at the end as well. And then we have Q&A. So if you have any questions, now is a good time to put any questions you may have in the Q&A. All right? Good. Wonderful. Now, let's talk about saving. This is not something, you know, I think that the one thing that most of us were taught about money is to save. Whether we do it or not is another thing, right? But I feel confident enough to say that most of us were taught to save money, to save. We were not necessarily taught to invest, but we were taught to save. We were not taught, and this is a good one, most of us were taught in one way or the other that we at least needed to make money. No one taught us how to spend money. No one taught us how to spend money. And that's why we have the problems that we have with our finances. Yes? Now, we know, and in fact, let me step on a limb and say something else. And you guys can agree with me in the chat if it resonates with you. Right? Most of what we know about money is to spend it. So money is to spend. Am I the only one? Money is to spend. You got money. I remember as a young woman when I started to work, that was my motto. That was my mantra. I made it. I wanted something. I spent it. You see, I was living at home, didn't have any bills. So all I would do was contribute, give my parents something because I was there, right? And everything else was mine. I was a happy camper. I was happy, let me tell you, spending my hard-earned money that I worked for. I worked and I spent it. Yes, and there is some truth within us, within each of us, with regards to money and spending money, right? Because that's why we work for it anyhow. We don't work for it to hoard it. We work for it to spend it, right? But there are some things that we need to have in place that will enable us to really spend money well. We were not taught how to spend it well. We were not taught what to do with money, how to spend our money. Yes, Sula. Oh, I forgot to say at the top, you needed your notebooks tonight. You needed your notebook. You needed a cup of tea. You needed your favorite beverage. You know how you do it on Monday Night Live. And thank you, Sulan, for saying that. You reminded me. Go get your notebook. You need to be taking notes. All right. You need to be taking notes. You need to be taking notes. Listen. Okay, good. So here's the point. Savings. Savings is the foundation of wealth building. And you've got to get that, savings. So what basically is savings, yes, or saving, is setting aside a portion of your income regularly. Setting aside a portion of your income regularly so that you can build. That's we're talking about growing here, right? A financial cushion. I should have had a cushion here, right? And it is from this saving or savings that you will be able to invest. So your savings, what you save, is your foundation. So you'll find that if you are not saving, and there was a time in my life where it was not happening because, as I said, I made it, I spent it. It was mine to do whatever I wanted to do with, and that's what I did, okay? But you don't grow with that mindset. You don't grow financially. So I had to change that. Yeah, I had to change that mindset. Now, if you don't have savings, you'll run into problems with regards to investing, and you must invest if you're going to grow financially. This is why a lot of people get into problems. They get into schemes. They get into Ponzi schemes. They get into pyramid schemes. They get into this quick or get rich quick. They get caught in the get rich quick trap. It's like a quicksand. Okay? Practice instead of trying to get rich quick. Practice saving. Start saving some of your money. You get to decide how much that will be. Okay? Now, when I get to conscious spending, that will really help tie everything together for you. Okay? But I want you to know, if you're going to grow financially, yes, you must start saving. I remember, with especially with Joshua as one of our last child, that we always encouraged him, because I don't think I can remember the older kids getting we giving them money for, because we didn't have that kind of money. But I remember clearly with Joshua that he would get little allowance and stuff like that, and from that he had to tithe. Yes, we taught him to tithe and to save. So those were the two things that he absolutely had to do, right? Because at that time, for me especially, I was turning around financially. All right. And so I knew the importance of tithing and I knew the importance of saving, right? The investing is going to come a little later on because, as I said, saving is the foundation. All right. So why you need to save is you have to establish some sort of emergency fund. You know, the Bible tells us that a man should never spend everything. Let me see if I could pull that. Let me see if I can find that Bible verse quickly and share it with you. Let me see. I think it's Solomon Proverbs. Let me see. Right. Yes. Proverbs chapter 21. Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 20 says, the wise have wealth and luxury. Who has wealth and luxury? The wise. So this is about being wise. This is about wisdom, right? And saving is wise. Saving, when you are saving, when you're practicing to save, you're operating with wisdom. It is just wisdom to save, right? And it says the wise have wealth and luxury, but fools spend whatever they get. Listen, save $5, $10, $20. You are thinking, what, Apostle, what could that do? Save it. Just save it. Save $100. Save it. At the end of the year, you'll have $1,200. At the end of 5 years, you're going to have what? $700, whatever. Do the math. Yes, if you have 12, by 5 years, 000, you'll have $6,000. Hey, if you don't save it, you'll have absolutely nothing. It is unwise to not save. It is unwise to not save. Saving is not just foundational for financial growth. Saving is foundational for your life. Save. Okay? Save, establish an account, a savings account. Establish a savings account. Now, this is something that we can talk about. I did 2 sessions with some upcoming entrepreneurs, people who want to have their own business and so forth, and share some things with them. There's a whole course that I'm working on sometime in the future, but you want to understand that you know, when you save, you want to save for specific things as well. Okay, you have goals, specific goals. All right, somebody just put savings in the chat for me. Savings. I must save. It doesn't matter how much. Save it. Yeah. And when you're saving, have a specific goal for it. Those of you who have been around for a while, you would have heard me say stuff like this before. Right? So sometimes you can be saving. Yes, I must save, Rondell. Fantastic. I must save, Philly. Must. And you say, but I don't have no money. Yes, you do. You put that $20 aside. You put it in a savings account. And we'll talk about some stuff in terms of, if you're working, yes, you do. You have it. Yes. Yes. In the Caribbean, we grew up with susu. I remember when I wanted to buy a car, I went into a susu with my mom. She was at the market and it was $1,000 a week or something. Was it? No, it was, I can't remember now what the amount I paid every week was. 200. I think it was $100 a week, and I took two hands. And when the susu it was 20,000 a hand, because in the market everybody's in the susu, right? And then so I got two hands, and that's how I was able to buy a car. I went into the Susu, I saved specifically to purchase a car, right? And so here's the point. Here's the point. Save with intention. Assign, and this is extra tips, extra tips I'm giving you. Assign something. I'm saving this for the down payment for my home, right? I'm saving this to travel. I'm saving this, for my next pay, $1,000 shoes. I'm saying, but you gotta save, right? And if you're saving for this, that, then that must be it. I'm saving for this, that, and that. All right. So you want to save. If you're saving so that you could have a 6 month of worth of your salary, you could have that and keep that there. That's not something you're going to touch in the event of an emergency. In the event somebody loses their job, you have at least 6 months of your bills covered. Figure out how much it will take to cover you for a month. Multiply that by 6, and you're saving towards that. All right, and you have that's your cushion. You can rest easy knowing that, God forbid something happens, we're gonna be good for at least 6 months, and you know that within that 6 months you're expecting breakthrough, right? So that's that. So whatever you're saving for, yes, establish an emergency fund. Save for some specific goals, right? Then you want to think about if you're saving for retirement, all right? We'll talk about investing and how that could, pay you huge dividends by the time you get to retirement, right? If saving for home ownership, or just for the things that you want. You want to plan a big trip, you want to plan a big cruise. You're saving for that. You understand? So it's 2 years in the making. You see what I'm saying? You save, you put aside your money for that. Okay? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you must start saving. Take some of your money. Do not. The Bible says, let me go back to it. The wise be wise. When you're wise, you will have wealth and you enjoy luxury. When you're wise, you will have wealth and you will enjoy luxury. Yes, when you are unwise, there's nothing, because you spend everything you got. You spend everything. If you are getting something, I want you to know you must be able to save something from it. You must be able to save something from it. And that's your decision. That knob is on the inside of you. Only you could open that door. Save something. Don't say, oh, I don't have enough to pay the bills. Well, you don't have enough anyhow. Save something. You don't have enough. What you have can't pay the bills. Save something. Okay? Good. Now. Let's talk about investing. Just put in the chat for me, save something. Save something. And let them say, still have Susu. Fantastic. Yes. There's still Susu. And not the fraudulent one that everybody got caught up in during the pandemic, because that was not a Susu. All right. You guys know, have a thing against that. Right? Save something. No matter how tight your budget is. And we're going to talk about budget in a minute. Save something. Come on, save something. All right, good. I remember many years we did a financial seminar at church, and one of the things we shared is, Sharifa, save something, Colberta, save something, Petal, save something. Fantastic. One of the things we shared was that, you ought to have a bank account with your savings. And I'm finding out that it is best to have your savings account in a separate bank, from your checking account. You have a checking account, and that's in one bank, which is the account that you do all of your financial transactions. You pay your bills and so forth, so on. And you have a savings account where you don't see that at all. Money just goes there, right? You don't get into it. If you have a crisis, you don't get into it. All of these things, okay? We had a young lady at church who was struggling to save, and so she said to me, Pastor, I want you to help me save, and I'm gonna give you $25 every week, and we're gonna save. And so she was doing that every week, and I would hold it, I would save it for her until it was like $2,000 and something. And one day she came to me, she said, I need some money from the savings. I'm like, which money? She said, yeah, my mom in Trinidad has something, and she I want to get some money to send for my mom. I said, you don't have any money to send for your mom? This is your savings. What if I wasn't saving it? What would you have sent for your mom? That was the end of the conversation. That was the end of the conversation. You see what I'm saying? Because if I'm not saving, right, and something happens, so now that I start saving, the mindset is as soon as something happens, boom, I go to the savings now. How would you have done? What would you have done if you didn't have the savings? What would how would you have waited? Would you have waited until month end to deal with this? Would you have is there another option for you to sort this out than to go dip into your savings? You see what I'm saying? You know, because you have the saving doesn't mean that you go to it. Remember, when you put it there, it is assigned to something specific. So until you are ready for that to do that specific thing, you don't touch it. Now that's going to take discipline, but that's how you grow. We grow through hardship. Yes, yes, we grow through stepping outside of what's comfortable. Yes, yes. Nothing grows in the comfort zone. We have to step out of our comfort zone. Somebody could just put that in the chat. Nothing grows in our comfort zone. We have to become uncomfortable in order to grow, right? And when it comes to money, it's no different, right? We have to become uncomfortable. So you put that money in the savings and you don't touch it. You just keep growing. You just keep growing. You just keep growing. All right. So that's saving. That's a strategy. I hope that helps someone. Nothing grows in our comfort zone. It does. We do not grow in our comfort zone. Okay. So start saving. You know, start putting aside money, start taking something out, and start building and growing. All right, next thing, let's go. Investing. Investing involves putting your money to work, yes, so that it generates return, or so that it generates returns and build wealth over time. And I want to emphasize the over time. Investing is not a quick, quick, rich process. So if you're thinking, and that's why people get caught with stuff, because they promise them this large amount of money in 1 month, or you bring in to $500, and in 6 weeks you get $3,500. No. Okay. Investing, number one, is a real business. You don't invest in pyramid schemes. That's not an investment. It's not an investment. Okay. Listen, you must be a real business where they're providing a product or a service and you're paying for it. So you get something in return. Yes. You give me service, I give you my money. Right. You put take my money, invest it in stocks and bonds and whatever. You understand? In the end, I get the return. I pay you for that. Right. So there's an exchange that's taking place that's valuable to both persons. All right. And some people want to pass over these schemes as a business. It's not a business. All right. So here's the point. Investment includes stocks. We know about stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, just to name a few. Right. Now, the point I want us to get here is that if you're going to grow financially, you must seek. After you've saved, you're saving some to invest, then you got to go to investing. Because investing is where you put your money into something, and then over time, the return starts coming in, right? The return starts coming in. So it's very important that you understand that in a true investment is something that will allow your money to grow, yeah, through maybe compound interest or any kind of compounding return, yes, so that it can help you achieve your financial goals, yes, over time. Now, savings savings, if we save to accomplish our financial goals, it will take us a longer time than investing. Investing is what gets us there faster. You see what I'm saying? So let's say, for example, let's say you invest in a property, yes, as a way of generating more income, right? That's a business. So you bought a piece of property and that's a business. Now, it could be a home, you're living in the home, but it's a business as well because it will appreciate and it will, you will be able to generate money as a result. Let's say you purchase a home and 10, 15 years later, the value of that property can double or triple. Yeah, double or triple, right? And so that's money, equity that you have now in that property that you can actually take out. As if you were saving, just saving, taking out, let's say $500 every week or every month or whatever, you'll never be able to make that kind of money just by saving. So think about your investment, yes, it's saving too, but on another level, right? So you're taking from your savings and you are now putting it into something that over time will compound the return for you, right? And that's the idea of investing. That's the idea of investing, right? And that's the idea I want to say. Sometimes we have our businesses and so forth and so forth. And it's not every business that can generate that kind of return, all right? Yeah, but when we talk about investing in stocks and bonds and if you're on your job, you have like 401k and Roth IRA and those kinds of things. If you have those things available to you, you want to think about those kinds of things. Why? Because you can just put the money there and it can go to work for you, right? So we talked about retirement earlier up. So like if you get ready to, when you get ready to retire, you're talking about a massive amount of money that you put it there. We went to work for you. I know you could get the returns from it. No, I'm not giving you financial advice in terms of what kind of investments to make, but I'm just saying to you, you need to start looking at, if you want to grow financially, you need to start looking at those kinds of investments where you can put your money to work and it will work for you, compounding and in value over time. Yeah, some of these investments will allow you to take money out of it, right? And based on what you want, it's all up to you. It's your money. You get to make those decisions. What happens with your money? Yeah, and there are tons of resources out there where that will allow you to make, the wisest of choices concerning what you put your money into to work for you. All right. Any questions? Please put it in the chat. All right. Please put it in the chat. Now, so what we're saying here is that you don't just need to rely on your savings. You can invest and the money will come into. That's one of the ways you grow financially. Then the next thing I want to talk about is conscious spending. Conscious spending. Now, how many of you have tried a budget before? You're doing a budget. This is where you track all of your expenditure, your income, right? And your income and all your expenditure. You have to write down all the things you spend your money on, your bills, your Starbucks coffee. You got to put that there, your manicure, your pedicure. You got to put everything on that list and try to balance it. Okay. Budget do get the best of me sometimes. My girl, it gets the best of me all the time. I do it from time to time, but I never stick with it. Yeah. Let me see if there's anybody in the community who actually sticks with their budget. You make your budget and you stick with it because you need to be commended. I don't know anybody who sticks with the budget. We do it, but I don't know anybody who sticks with it. Any length of time, maybe 1 month, 2 months after that, we're back to our old tricks like an old dog. Yeah, that's what we do. We go back. Yeah. Try my best, Sulan, to create my own budget planner, and I've been improving. So you're working on it. Roxanne says, I stick with mine. Fantastic. Wow, I commend you. Delia says she sticks with it. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. Colberta sometimes. Sulan, the Lord help us. I'm with you on that, Sulan. The Lord help me. Right? Listen, wonderful. Great. So here's the thing. And you get to decide on this. I want to talk to you about something that I recently found out. Oh, I was supposed to bring that here to show you. But anyway, I'll tell you about it. Right? Recently found out about something called conscious spending. Right? And we're going to spend a little time with it, right? But this is, and I think it's revolutionary, really struck a chord with me, right? Because I find it hard to stick to a budget. I know the value of budgeting, yeah, but I find it hard to stick to it, and I don't find a lot of people who do stick to it, right? So when I came across this idea, it really made sense to me, right? So this conscious spending is the idea or concept of having a financial plan that allows you, right? And I want you to hear this, write it down if you're writing. A conscious spending is a concept that allows you to save, invest, and spend the rest of your money on whatever you want to spend it on. So as long as you're saving, as long as you're investing, yes, then you get to spend it. Remember, we did that little exercise up top. If you like to travel, if you like to go cruise, if you like to get wigs, if you like to do Starbucks, if you like to do nails, manicures and pedicures, if you like to do what you like to do, honey, oh, you know, you got your savings done, you got your investing done, then you get to do those things. I love it. I thought I would share it with you tonight. Yes. Now, listen. Another thing about being conscious about how you spend your money, what we're talking about now, conscious spending, is that when you are conscious about your spending, you would never spend money on things you don't care about. Think about it. How many times we've bought stuff and it's just a white elephant somewhere? That when you are conscious of your spending, that will live your life. It's not a value to you. It's not important to you. Don't spend money on stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So this could be like, we live in New York City, right? And in New York City, we have a pretty good public transportation system. Buses, trains, Ubers, lifts, dollar cab. They're not the dollar anymore, but they're everywhere, right? You can get around. So having a car might be a value for someone, right? They feel like, I want my car. They might like the convenience of it. Is it absolutely necessary in New York? No. But if you want the convenience of it, by all means, it's a value to you, something that you want to have. I helped one of the members of our church a couple of years ago. She was struggling financially and so forth, and she wanted to be able to pay her tithes, and she wasn't able to do that. She had all the bills and so forth. So we sat down, and I would do this from time to time with our people. And we went through the whole budgeting thing, and one of the things that we saw was that she didn't have enough money. So I said, okay, one of the biggest chunk of her money was going towards a car and insurance. Car and insurance in New York is super high. So I said, okay, let's see what it will cost you to travel by Uber every day. to work. To go to work by Uber and to return by Uber. Yes? To go to the grocery, we didn't even including going to the grocery on a Saturday by Uber and go to church on a Sunday by Uber and back. It costs less to travel by Uber than to have a car. See what I'm saying? So it's so important for us to really understand the things that are really, really important to us. Yeah. And then make those decisions. If having a car is not really a value you can get around by other means, then why spend money on a car? You see what I'm saying? You know, if you want a car, you get a car. If that's what you want. But if that's not, you don't want that, you don't have to, because you want to travel. You want to be able to get on a plane and go wherever you want to go. You want to go Bermuda, you want to go Jamaica, you want to go Tobago. That's what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, it's something that I've learned over the years. I'm going to share this with you. And let me see what time it is. Oh, my goodness, we're running late today. But let me tell you, I'm going to say anyhow, listen, don't judge persons based on what you see them with or what they have, right? Because, or maybe what they don't have. Because, honey, it's their choice. It's their choice. Okay? They may not have, let's say, some brand name handbag. They don't want it. It's not that they can't have it. They can have it if they wanted it. They prefer to spend the money on other things. That's their choice. You see what I'm saying? You want your Louis, you want your Prada, you want your whatever, by all means, that's what you want. That's why we did that exercise up on the top. Yeah, that's what you love. You love a good brand name handbag. You love a good Chanel. You love a good this. You love a good that. You see what I'm saying? And listen to me. If that's what you love, honey, make sure you're saving. Make sure you're investing. Yeah. If you're a Christian, make sure you're tithing. And I'm telling you, you buy your Chanel. You buy your Gucci. You buy your whatever you want to buy. That's on you. That's your business. That's what you love. That's what you want to do. Yeah. But you're saving and you're investing. Those two things has to be in place. That's conscious spending. That's conscious spending. All right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. The concept of conscious spending is about having a financial plan that allows you to do that. It allows you to save, it allows you to invest, and it allows you to spend your money on what you want to spend it on, while never spending it on the things you don't want to spend it on. So your friends could have all the Louis Vuitton bag they want. That's what they want. That has nothing to do with you. You don't want that. You understand? You want to go and get your nails done every 2 weeks. You want to go and lie down somewhere, have somebody massaging you. Listen to me. You want to have candles all around. You want to wrap yourself around in a robe and towel on your head and cucumbers on your eyes. Somebody just put cucumbers on your eyes for me in the chat. That's what you want. That's the thing. You gotta know what you want. You gotta know what you love. You gotta know what aligns with your values. You love looking good. Yes. And listen to me, you want to wear a nice fitting suit. It might cost you $400. That's what you want. You don't want to, you don't need you could just put a $30 clutch on that $400 suit and you're good to go. Yes. So what someone else has, you know, this is where, because when you think about conscious spending, it will remove us, or it will break us free from the Joneses syndrome, living like the Joneses, want to be like what everybody wants, can't have what everybody else has. No, I don't want to have that. I don't want to. I have no interest at all. You see what I'm saying? I shared this with you last week. Someone was introducing me to a beautiful project. A lot of Christian pastors and leaders are involved in it, and so forth, so forth, so on. And you know, I was like, you know, it's beautiful. I love the vision, but I can't be a part of it because you can't have everything. You cannot be a part of everything. Yeah, and I can't be loyal to everything. All right, because trying to be loyal to everything is to be disloyal to everything. You see what I'm saying? And so you want to be able to really, really be conscious about what you really like and what you really want and who you really are. Yes, because that's going to affect your spending. People who don't know who they are spending money on all kinds of stuff. Yes, and end up asking, what happened to my money? Working for 20 years, have nothing. What? And it's because you don't know who you are. Yes, because that's what happens when we don't know who we are. We don't know what we want. We don't know what we like. We don't. So we're just spending. We're just spending. You see what I'm saying? And so very, very important. Conscious spending. Somebody put it in the chat. Conscious spending. We're going to be conscious. Conscious. You want cucumbers on my eyes? Yes, Denise. Thank you very much. Thank you, Colberta. Yes, yes, I want that. That is what I want. I want to wear nice things. I love shoes. I love handbags. I love to travel. I love to help the poor. I love to go to the nursing home. That's what I want to do. I want to help children. I want to spend my money there. That you could buy all your bags. I'm not vexed with you because you're buying bags. I'm not resentful. You know, I know what I want to do with my money. Yeah, I'm saving, I'm investing, and I'm spending my money. I want to buy things for poor persons. I want to send this. I want to do all of that. That's my decision. Yes, that's conscious spending. Conscious spending. All right. Now, let me share a few more things for you with you about conscious spending. Oh, by the way, this conscious spending, I want to introduce you to a book. This book called I Will Teach You, or you can't see it properly. All right, let me tell you what it is. It's called I Will Teach You to Be Rich. Yes, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. And it's a book by Ramit Sethi, or Sethi, S-E-T-H-I, right? Let me see if I could put the link. You get it on Amazon. I Will Teach You to Be Rich. It's easy to remember. I Will Teach You to Be Rich, right? Let me put it in here. I will teach you to be rich. It's in the chat. That's the name of the book. Just write it down, and you go on Amazon, and it's right there for you. It's right there for you. Now, this is such a powerful concept that I just know that it will help you. Yes. Now, you can be a conscious spender. Some persons are, you know, they let me see, they struggle financially in terms of their beliefs. Some people just don't want to spend at all. We call persons like that cheap, right? But there's a huge difference. There's a huge, huge difference. Okay. Now, when you're a conscious spender, I remember helping persons to do their budget. And you know, when I got to the part where, okay, so you're spending more than you're making, all right, so we got to cut some things. Cutting things always is painful for us. Okay, cutting things is painful. All right. And that's why a lot of times when we do budgets, we don't follow through on the budget because it just seems as if you have to cut a whole lot of stuff in order to make ends meet. Now, if we shift our thinking, yeah, to conscious spending, what conscious spending is about is absolutely doing the things that you love, and the things that are of no value to you, you absolutely don't do them. So, for example, if I lived alone and I had to do some cutting, things like cable would go. I'm here alone and the TV is never on. I could be in a room for weeks and never turn the television on. No, from time to time, I get interested in the news. I'm interested in what's happening in Israel and that kind of stuff. So there's a value there, but none of the other things. None of the other things. So if I had to cut, that would go. Yeah, that would be $100 and something right there. You see what I'm saying? That could go towards my Starbucks. You see what I'm saying? So with conscious thinking is you're not cutting everything, but the things that you have to look and see, why am I spending money on this? What's the value? What is this? Why am I spending money on all these? Some people like decorations, they like little ornaments in the house and stuff like that. I hate those things. You see what I'm saying? So I never ever buy those things. Never ever buy those things, right? So here's the point. That's the whole point. Don't spend money. When you're a conscious thinker, you spend money only on the things that you value and you desire and you love. Yeah. And you have to be able to determine the things that are value to you and the things that are not. The things that you absolutely need in your life. Like some people come to the store, they see something that puts us, I need it in my life. They don't say it for everything. They don't say it for every outfit that put out. But the ones that you absolutely do need in your life, you need it in your life. What are you going to do? You need it in your life. So you don't spend money on everything. I think that's the takeaway. You don't spend money on everything. Yes, but you must know when something, you see this, sometimes you walk away from it. I even tell my customers that, I say, go home and sleep on it. And if tomorrow you wake up and, you still feel the same way you feel now because it's an expensive piece, then if it's still here too, because I'm not holding it, right? Yeah, then you could come back and get it. No, for real. We need that's conscious spending. That's conscious spending. Okay, so we have the link up in the chat, right? So that's the point. Denise is saying you don't spend money on everything. That's the idea. Yes. So here's the thing: you cut costs. Cut costs and you want to look at your spending now. Yeah, because I promise to share with you things that you can start doing tonight, right? Look at your spending after the live is done. Yeah, no, and see the things that you could absolutely do without and cut them out. Cut them out. Cut them out, right? Because what it will allow you to do, it will give you the money you need to spend on the things that you absolutely want to spend it on. You see what I'm saying? Don't allow the money to leave you on things that you don't want. You see what I'm saying? It makes sense. I hope it's making sense. Yes, the things you don't love, cut them out. But the things that you love, spend extravagantly on those things because you deserve it. You deserve it. Yes, good. Now, there is power. There is power in saying no to certain things, and be empowered tonight to say no to certain things. Come on, put it in the chat. No. Thank you, Lorna. It's making much sense. Yes. Put it in the chat. No is a power word. Power word. Yes. Say no. And that's not me. That's not for me. Say no. It's just sitting there. No. Yes, Joyce. No. Yeah. No. Sharufa, yes. It's a power. Say no to the things that you do not absolutely love. You don't care about those things. I don't care about those things. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just not my thing. You see what I'm saying? Don't care about that. But you see the things that you love, it's even more powerful to say yes to those things. Jesus. It is even more powerful to say yes to the things that you absolutely love. Going shopping for those children. Say yes. Going and get your nails done. Say yes. Yes. Going and get your massage once every month. Say yes. Why? Because you're saving, you're investing. Listen to me. You're cutting out the things that you don't love. And this is what I love. So I'm saying yes to it. Yes. Say yes. Getting your hair done. Say yes. Dressing up and looking nice. Say yes. You're getting on a plane or go just book an Airbnb somewhere. You don't even have to leave the country. Yeah. Say yes. Say absolutely. It's a powerful thing to say no to the things that you don't love and yes to the things that you absolutely love. Let me tell you something. Come on, say yes, 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 yes. Once again, we know everybody talks about how to save money, but nobody teaches us how to spend money. So this is a little tip. You spend money on the things you absolutely love, and the things that you don't love, you don't spend money on those things. I think we could end this webinar right here tonight. You see what I'm saying? Say yes to your Junior's cheesecakes. Oh Lord, why are you gonna do that, Joan? Miss Joan, why are you gonna do that? Miss Joan, why are you gonna do that? That's right. Yes. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is how you spend your money. You save, you invest, you say no to the things you don't love, and you say yes to the things you love. That is how you spend your money. Yes? That is how you spend your money. Good. And that is what I want to talk to you about tonight. Spend on what you love. How do I spend my money? I spend it on what I love. Okay? If I love shoes, I spend it on shoes. I have a financial plan in place. I'm saving. Yes. I'm investing. And what I have left, yes, I spend it on what I love. Do I have any witnesses in the house? Can we start doing that? Save, yeah. Don't be spending, and there's no saving. Remember, we said what Solomon said. Okay, you remember what Solomon said. Okay, so we save, we invest, and then we spend on what we love, and we say no to what we do not love. Okay, I hope this helped you. All right, so here's the thing. Let me wrap up because I want you to if you can't get that book, there are lots of it's so powerful. Yeah, it's so amazing. I mean, so practical that it's going to help you. I know it's going to help you, right? But you know, start. You gotta start. You may not be able to do all of the things, but next step. Remember, that's what we say, one step at a time. One step, next step. So maybe a step for someone might be saving. You need to get to saving. You need to get to saving. You need to get to saving. And you're saving with specific goals. All right. And you're taking it and you're putting it away. In here, like in America, you can automate your savings. You know, everything comes into like one account, and then you could set it up so that every week, or it's just like we automate our tithes and offerings, because that's important. That's a value for me. That's a value for many of us on the call. You automate it so it comes out automatically from your salary and it goes into the account, the church's account, right? You don't even have to, you set it up. You can set it up in that way. All right. And then you automate your savings. So you set it up so it gets transferred to the bank that you save you're saving in, right? Not the same bank because it's too easy access, right? And then when you get ready to invest, that's something you want to automate as well. All right. If you're doing 401k, or if you're doing Roth IRA, you automate it. If you're doing a high interest high interest yielding savings account, you automate it as well. That money goes into there, right? That's the kind of business. We didn't talk about that, but that's fine. If you get this book, it'll tell you all about that, right? All about the different ways that you could save. It talks about credit card debt. We're not gonna have time to talk about that. Of course, this is a very exhaustive topic, right? But this is a very, 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 very good resource. All right, and there are tons of resources out there for you. I just want to trigger you tonight. All right. So make sure that you are doing that. You are saving. Make sure you are investing, and you don't have to worry about it, and you can enjoy your life. You can enjoy your life. You can enjoy your Starbucks. You can enjoy your spa. You can enjoy the things that you want to enjoy. So let me wrap this up with two things. I want you to start cultivating a mindset of abundance and financial wellness. financial wholeness. Money must not be an uncomfortable thing for you. All right, you mustn't be uncomfortable talking about money. Whenever you hear about money, you start feeling like somebody's trying to rob you of something. No, that's a mindset, that you need to kind of get rid of. Okay, so I want to encourage you to cultivate a mindset of abundance. And this involves, shifting our perspective from scarcity, like there isn't enough. There is enough. God is just so faithful that he has provided more than enough for all of us. There's no need for competition. We don't need to fight each other. We don't need to kill each other. We don't need to pull each other down. There is enough. People who are even, in the world, let me put it that way, yeah, they don't think about the competition. They want to open up a store, they open up a shop, they want to do this, they don't think, we kind of like, oh, I don't want to do this or this. No. Let me tell you something. There is enough. That comes from a scarcity mindset, as if there's enough. If I open a business and there's a sister with a business there, that I'm going to be taking from the sister's business. No, you're not. No, you're not going to be. There's more than enough. There's enough for you, and there's enough for the sister, and there's enough for the brother, and there's enough for all the sisters and all the brothers and all the peoples. There is enough, because ain't nobody thinking about you. Yeah, when they want to go and open up a boutique right next to your boutique, or open up a restaurant right next to your restaurant, they ain't thinking about you. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that we shouldn't care, and that kind of stuff. I'm just saying that there is enough for everybody. There is enough for everybody. You do your research, you research your demographic, you do all of the things that you need to do to get all your information, and then you move forward. You move forward because there is enough. We have to get rid of that scarcity mentality. Yeah, we want to embrace a mindset of prosperity, because when you embrace a mindset of prosperity, you open up your life. Yes, to the endless possibilities of achieving your financial goals. And you will, listen to me, you will be able to enjoy greater fulfillment in life when you have an abundant mentality. Abundance. Somebody put it in the chat. Abundance. Yes, because it's important for us to be financially well. Yes, it's important for us to have healthy financial attitudes, right? And behaviors. The way how we behave towards money, there is enough. There is enough. Yes, if he dresses the lily, yes, he provides. He provides to the birds, man. Yeah, the Lord provides. They just go out and they reap. Yes, listen, he loves you much more. He will provide for you. Have an abundance mindset. Okay, and so that your behavior towards money is welcoming. I welcome money into my life. Yes. Come on, let's say I welcome abundance into my life. Yeah, come on, say it. I welcome abundance into my life. Yeah, I am worthy of abundance. Put it in the chat. I am worthy of abundance. I attract wealth. Wealth loves me. Abundance loves me, coming to me. Yes, it's coming to me. Yes. And so this is how those are the affirmations. Many of us are Christians here, and the word of God is clear. It above all, God wants you to prosper. Yes, prosperity. I welcome prosperity. Yeah, I have an open door policy in my life. Where as it pertains to prosperity, an open door policy. Oh, this is so good. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Open door policy to prosperity. There'll never be a time when prosperity will come knocking at my door. In fact, there will be no door to knock. Yeah, it will always open. Yeah, or I have an automatic door. Anytime prosperity comes, it opens. Automatic door in my life. Anytime it is always open to prosperity. Yeah, whether it's financial prosperity or it's emotional prosperity or it's mental prosperity or it's physical prosperity. Listen, I was just sharing my testimony about being healed because I just take the word of God for what it is. He made provision for me, and if the provision is there, I'm receiving it, I'm taking it. My knees must carry me until the end of my journey. Yes, yes. And so, listen, have an open door policy is a mindset shift. As a man thinks, so is he. If you think that you have been created by God, a God with whom there's no lack, nothing missing, nothing lacking, nothing broken. That's your daddy. Listen, then you are in line for prosperity, and you have a right to prosper financially and in every other area in your life. You need to just receive that. Yes, you need to start shifting your mindset to accommodate that. Yes, and then the next thing I want you to do is practice gratitude. Practice gratitude. What do I mean by that? Cultivate an attitude of gratitude for wealth. Be grateful for wealth. Be grateful for abundance. Don't complain about abundance. Be grateful. Because what you complain about will move away from you. Be grateful for abundance. See abundance all around you. You understand? See abundance already present in your life. It's already in your life. Listen to me and be grateful for what you have, no matter how small. Be grateful for it. Because what you have is just a seed, is a sign of what is to come. Oh, it is a sign. Come on, drop it in the chat. What I have is a sign. It's a seed and it's a sign. A seed is a sign of a harvest. Yes, it is. Come on, I'll say I'm next in line. I'm next in line for abundance, and regularly express gratitude for blessings, for financial blessings. We're talking about finances tonight. Regularly, Lord, I'm thankful. I'm grateful for my financial increase, my financial return on my investments. Yes, 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 yes. When you are grateful, it will help to shift your mindset, right, towards abundance and towards more positive experiences, especially with money. Some of us don't have good experiences with money. Some of us don't have a good relationship with money. Come on, you need to develop a better relationship with money, a good relationship with money. Yes, you need to treat money well. Yes, you do. You need to handle money well. We're talking about relationship. Yes, if you treat it well, guess what? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Treat it well. Treat it with respect. Treat it with honor. Yes, treat it with value. Don't just discard it. Don't abuse money. Don't abuse it. We want to grow past those childish ways of handling money. And once again, as we said, nobody taught us how to spend it. We know we must spend it, but how do we spend it? Yeah, save it, invest it, and on what you love, only spend it. What you don't love, what is not of value to you, people could do it. That's their value. That's what they love. You don't value traveling. You work hard. It's like sometimes when we travel, I don't particularly want to go to certain places because I've been there, done that, in terms of going there for ministry and that kind of stuff. You see what I'm saying? And so sometimes even when we travel, I pretty much might just want to stay in, just eat, whatever, rest, that kind of stuff. While pastor want to go here, you want to go there, want to go there, want to go wherever. You understand what I'm saying? And so if we go somewhere new and fresh and exciting, and I've been whatever, then I'm all in it, right? But you do what you love. Yes, and what others love, let them do it. We're not in competition. Yes, I'm doing what I love. I'm just happy, getting up on a Saturday morning. And I'm gonna say, this could be you. This is not necessarily me. Happy getting up on a Saturday morning, going in a little coffee shop right around the corner from me, and just sitting there drinking coffee, maybe having some breakfast alone. Yeah, you just absolutely love to do that, and maybe read a book, maybe on your computer, maybe on your Kindle, whatever you want to do. But you just love to do that. Watch people go by. That's your life. That you love it. You feel good. You feel fulfilled when you do that. Yes. So practice gratitude. Yes, so that you could have better experiences with money. Okay, okay, my darlings. Yes, thank you very much. All right, then I want you to remember to set clear financial goals. Yes, be specific. Remember, we talk about SMART goals. You must define your goals. They must be specific, measurable, yes, achievable goals, and you align with your values. Whatever your goals are, if you want to travel to a huge destination in 2 years, you set your goals and you work towards your goal. All right, develop positive money habits. Right? When you're spending consciously, yes, you're saving regularly and you're investing wisely to support your financial goals. All right? Put everything on automation. This book will help you about that. Automate your saving, automate your debt. If you're paying off credit cards and so forth, or put everything on automation so that you don't have to worry about. You kind of pretty much set it and forget it, so you're never late with your payments. You are getting your savings where they need to go. You're getting your money invested where you need to go. You're getting your tithes and offerings in where they need to go. Listen to me, and you could feel free to enjoy your life. Enjoy the gift of God. You understand what I'm saying? And then finally, I want you to surround your, no, not finally, I have one more thing to say after this. You want to surround yourself with positive influences. You want to, surround yourself with people, we call Dongosoro people. Everything every idea you have is a no, and no. You want to surround yourself with people, yes, who feel the same way about money like you do. Very important. People who want to grow in their lives. It don't mean that you don't have relationships. You'll have to learn to really have relationship with all kinds of people. But the people that are closest to you, yes, very important that they want to grow. They want to increase. They're looking for more out of life because there is more in life for you. Yes. And so you want to surround yourself with people who share the same mindset. Yes. And positivity towards money. You want to seek out mentors, right? Role models, proper, good, solid role models there that you could learn from and you could pattern your lives from. Yes. And you want to be able to also, yes, surround yourself with a loving, supporting community like this one, right? That will inspire and encourage you on your growth journey, and in this case, your financial growth journey. Yes. Now, finally, I want to share with you before we get into Q&A and pray, right? I want to talk to you about giving back. Giving back, because one of the ways we grow financially is by giving back. Okay, so remember we talked basically about 4 things, right? In terms of financial growth, we talk about saving, we talk about investing, we talk about conscious spending, and this involves spending on the things we love and not spending on the things we don't love, right? So here we want to talk about giving back to the community. And this is so important for us. It's important for us to give back because, and we're talking about giving back, whether it's to your church community, we talk about tithes and offerings and all of that. We talk about whether it's in a community where you live, or any charitable organization. And this could be not just giving back in terms of money, it could be time, it could be other resources, but just giving back. These are the things that you do that helps you to grow, because you are actually investing in people. Yes, when you give back, to charity or church, yeah, you are investing in people. I want you to see beyond the money and see that you are investing in people. And put in the chat for me, invest in people. Yeah, that's a decision you want to make. Invest in people. It's one of the values for me. Yeah. I invest in people, whether they're struggling, whether they have a need, whatever the situation is, I'm all for investing in people, right? So put in the chat, invest in people. Come on, Rondell, thank you, invest in people. Roxanne, invest in people. Doji, I give my time for the Lord. Wonderful. Colberta, invest in people, invest in others. I love that. Invest in people. Corisa, Philly, invest in people. Yes, one of the ways we grow financially, we give back. For example, invest in people. Well said, Corisa. Well said, well said, well said. All right. So you want to volunteer, we want to give to charitable donations, we want to support local causes. Yes. And one of the biggest reasons why we give back is because by giving back, it gives us a true sense of satisfaction and purpose. A true sense of satisfaction and purpose. Okay, so there we go. That's it for tonight. Yeah, I saw into other lives to learn. It truly does. That's right. Yes. Invest for everyone. Wonderful. Gloria said, invest in people. Joyce says, giving back includes investing in people. Yes, 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 yes. So we're done. We're done for tonight. Wow. Listen, this was amazing, 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 amazing. I hope that something just stuck with your spirit, that you just want to grow financially and that you're willing to take steps, whether it's to save, whether it's to invest. And sometimes you might need to inquire, might need to, get advice and seek out some financial advisors and so forth, people around and ways that you could invest. Listen, do it. All right. And we see you on the wealthy side of life. Yes. See you on the wealthy side of life. Okay, great. So we have, let me see, Q&A. Let's check the Q&A. Wonderful. Oh, wonderful question. What percentage of my salary should I save? And then there's another one. What percentage of my salary should I put away for investing? No, these are decisions that each individual must make, because remember, you have different lifestyles. You have different maybe financial commitments. So a person who doesn't have any major financial commitment could afford to put more into savings or more into investing, right? So it would depend. But when it comes to savings, when it comes to investing, the more you put in is the more you'll get out. Yes, the more you put in is the more you will get out. So if you are now trying to put your financial house in order and you are at the point where, okay, you're going to save, you're going to invest, and then you're going to practice conscious spending, which involves saving, investing, and so forth, then, you have to look at what you have right now to start with. Yes, so it will be great if you're now starting off, young person now starting off, yes, and you could decide, look, I'm going to give 10% to savings, I'm going to give 10% to investing, that's a good 20% going there. I can make those decisions. You have to look at where you are right now and then decide. But whatever you do, do it. Don't not do it. Save something, invest something, yes, and then you want to use the rest. You have bills to pay, you have things, you have to live, okay, and then you spend on what you absolutely love, and what you don't love, you don't spend at all. Okay, so it's a good question. I think everybody should really sit down now and decide on what can I save. How much can I save? How much from the saving? Give yourself some time. If this is, you're now starting to save, give yourself some time to accumulate, yes, and then you invest, depending on the types of investment you want to make as well. If there are certain types of investment that you don't even have to wait, yes, because investment also counts as savings. But it's just that this type of saving brings you closer to your financial goals faster. Everybody's understanding that investments are savings as well. So instead of saving money in a bank that doesn't give you any return, you save it in a property. So you put in this money into a property, and in 15 years, in 20 years, you get back whatever the value of that property is in that time, right? And so, you know, or you put in your money, or you're saving your money in stocks and bonds, right? And in 30 years, right? When you get ready to retire, then you're walking away with some millions of dollars or something, right? So what I'm saying is that when it comes to making the decision how much to save, how much to invest, you want to look at where you are. You have your bills. Maybe you need to cut some things out. You realize, I don't love this. I don't need to be spending my money on this. You cut it out. And because you're spending on what you really love, so that return is there. It's not like a loss. You know, you get to do the things you really love to do. Yes. And then you must absolutely start saving and start investing right away. Okay. Fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I have a couple questions. I have a couple questions that came in. And remember, we always ask you to send in your questions. Keep sending your questions in, because they are very, very important to our conversation. You're welcome, Terry-Ann. Christine said these are personal decisions. Yes, they are. All right. This was good. It's mind-blowing. Thank you, Gloria. Fantastic. Let me just do one more question. Yes, and maybe two more questions, and then we'll pray. What are someone is want to know, they're saying that I have some debt, and I want to pay off my debt and start saving at the same time. Okay, what are some effective ways for paying off debt and building savings at the same time? Good question. Very good question. Now, one of the things that we talked about, well, in previous financial sessions that we've done, is about when you have debt. Let's say for example, you have credit card debt. We always advise that you start paying off the smallest one, because once you get that one under your belt, it just serves as motivation. Yes, I get this one done. So the smallest amount you pay it off, and then you take whatever you were paying towards that small one, you put it onto the next one, and so forth, so until you finish paying off. You want to really pay off credit card debt as soon as you can, right? So these are another decisions, that some other decision that you need to make, because there's another train of thought that says, you know what, you look at your credit card debt, the one that's taking the most money out of you, get that one out the fastest, and it just makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Because let's say you have a credit card, and every month you're paying let's say you're paying $400 in fees. That's taking the most out of you. You wanna see how you could get rid of that the fastest, right? And so there are different ways that you really want to go about paying off those debts, but you want to definitely pay off those debts, right? And so you can either go the smallest way and create a snowball effect. So you take the smallest one, and then you build it on the second one, and you build it on the third one, and so forth and so on. We've had to do that in our lives. In the past, I had credit card debt, $25,000 in just credit card debt alone. Just credit card debt. You can figure out the shoe I bought with it was already broken. This is what I'm saying. I'm still paying on a pair of shoe. And so we just really, really paid all of that off. We didn't consolidate, because that's a trap. All right. You need to go through the hardship of paying it off. Suffer through it. Yeah, because you spent it, you did it. Yeah, it's like persons, you gain weight and you want to just quick, in 3 weeks lose all of the weight. No, it doesn't make sense. Take the time, go through what you need to go through, and pay the price for your health, pay the price for your financial wellness. And once you've paid the price, then it helps to keep you whole, because you know the price you had to pay to get to where you are. There's a completely, new appreciation that you get for your wholeness, right? And so you want to pay it off, right? And while you are paying it off, you allocate a portion of your income towards building your savings. Yes. So as it gets easier on one side, you take from what you have gained from on one side and you carry it over to the next side. And so you could do both at the same time. Right. And sometimes another thing that you can do is you can start negotiating with these credit card companies, negotiate the rate so you can get lower interest rates and so forth. And then sometimes they have accelerated payments, so you can accelerate the payments and so forth. You know, you can do all of those things. Start negotiating, start talking to lenders, and so you can get fees and so forth off of your debt. And so that the less debt you have, obviously, is the faster you'll pay it off. So anything that's increasing your debt, you want to deal with that. All right. And as you gain from one end, you put it over into your savings so you can do it simultaneously. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you. All right, good. Because of time, I'm going to probably hold on to these questions. Let me have one more. No, I have one more question that I want to deal with tonight. It says, my husband and I were planning, let me see, the great tips. Joyce says, do a budget as well. Yeah. But remember, we want to do more conscious. We want to do the conscious spending. Because once we do the conscious spending, then that will take care of the budgeting. That will take care of the budgeting, right? Look at what you need to do, and then you decide, I'm going to be conscious. I'm going to cut these things out. Think conscious spending. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't need that. I don't have to do that. I don't have to buy this. No. I don't have to be paying for this every month. It's not a value to me. I could do without this. I want to use it once every, whenever. You understand? So that's how you start cutting those things out. You're doing it based on what you desire. Yes, a budget doesn't involve so much your desires. A budget is just a straight up, this is your income, these are your expenses. You're spending more than you are making, and therefore you need to cut some things out, right? But when you're thinking, when you're conscious about it, then you get into the emotion of it, because most of our spending is emotional. So we got to treat with the emotion of it, right? So that we can be better at spending our money on the things we love and not on the things that we just buy on a whim. Yeah, because we were depressed. You see, we buy on a whim because we were feeling good about ourselves. We buy it on a whim because we were having a bad day. All right, no, conscious spending that we are aware. I don't need this. I am planning for that. I am saving for that. Yeah, I am invested in that. Right, so that's conscious spending. I want us to get into that frame where we actually thinking about how we are spending our money. All right, so my next question, my husband and I were planning to buy a house. As soon as our savings got to a certain amount, he decided he wants to purchase a car. Ooh. How can we navigate this difference in our goals and our priorities within our marriage? Wow, this is a tricky one, because you both of you planned this thing. This was your plan, but then somewhere along the line he shifted on you. Yes, and now he shifted his goal. He wants to buy a car, and you are seeing this as undermining your original intent to get a house. Well, this certainly will call for an honest and an open conversation, right? And then probably, sometimes things happen within us that cause us to shift for whatever reason. I'm not saying that it should, but I'm just saying sometimes things happen, right? And so it's an opportunity for conversation, open and honest conversation, this respectful conversation, and finding a compromise, and because obviously this is a sore area, it's an area of disagreement, so you want to be able to have some sort of at least listen. Sometimes we already formulate our judgment. There's absolutely no reason for this, and there's absolutely no reason why he should want to do this and that and the other, but you want to listen. Yeah, a active listening. We've been talking about that, and then look at his priorities in that moment. Maybe when he planned for the house, priorities were different. Something shifted, obviously, something changed, right? So, you want to talk, reassess the situation, take another look at the situation. Maybe some kids came up in the process. Now kids have to go there. I don't know. But maybe something happened, something. You want to get to that, and then you guys want to come to another place of agreement. One of the things about being in a relationship is that we have to be adaptable. We have to be adaptable, and some things, you may see it as a short-term goal. He may see it as a long-term goal. So it's not like, he doesn't want to buy the house, but maybe not in 2 months, whereas you are like, we need to get this house right away, right? So purchasing a car will compromise that for you. So you want to talk about it again, and it's always good when you have these goals to check in regularly to make sure everybody's still on the same page, that you're both still have the same priorities, the same goals, and that you're both moving in the same direction. I was in a session with a couple, and they were struggling financially, or so she thought, and then her husband got some bonus, and he just went out and splurged, and they were struggling financially. But he felt, look, we were struggling. I needed to do this. I just needed to do this. I just needed to splurge a little bit. And so this is where we talk. This is where you talk it through, and then you come to another decision. Decisions are not always set in stone. We may have decided then, but we need to adjust, we need to adapt. So let's do that, and let's keep going in the right direction, right? And if you find that you can't come to common ground, then you might need to seek some guidance from a relationship coach or therapist, or somebody who will facilitate a productive conversation between both of you, and to have the conflict resolved. Okay, so I hope that helps you. And once again, you want to check out my book on Unlocking Harmony. If you haven't gotten it as yet, Unlocking Harmony, 10 proven steps to transform your relationship. It is now available, and you can get it on AnneMarieAlmond.com. Anne-Marie Almond, that's my full name, AnneMarieAlmond.com. Just go to the bookstore, and you can get it. Unlocking Harmony is the name of the ebook, right? And so the ebook is what's on the bookstore. Okay, fantastic. No more questions. Are we doing good? I'm going to be praying. In the meantime, you want to drop in the chat what you're taking away from tonight. What the thing that just touched your heart? Yes, you want to drop it in the chat. But it's prayer time, and I'm committed to praying for you. I'm committed to praying. Listen to me, every Monday night, I'm praying for you. Yes, for your life. I'm praying for your relationships. I'm praying for your money. I'm praying for whatever needs to happen in your life, so that you can live successfully to the honor and glory of God. That's what we're praying for. So join me as we pray. Father, tonight we thank you for our Monday Night Live free webinar. We come before you with our hearts filled with gratitude and hope. Lord, we recognize that you bless us with knowledge in this community. You bless us with this community, and we love you, Lord, for it. Lord, we are grateful for your guidance, Lord, on our journey towards financial growth. We thank you, Father, for the ability to be in this community, so we could develop personally, and we could find fulfillment in life. Grant us the wisdom to discern opportunities Lord, the courage to pursue them and the perseverance to overcome challenges along the way. Lord, cause us to be open to learning, receptive to new ideas, and be willing to step out of our comfort zones to achieve our goals. Father, bless each person attending this webinar tonight. Bless them with clarity of mind. Bless them with clarity of purpose. Bless them with clarity of action. May they find inspiration and motivation to take the practical steps they need to take towards their financial abundance and financial wellness. Lord, all the other areas of life that they should grow in. Lord, their physical well-being, the mental well-being, the emotional well-being, and the spiritual well-being, Lord, cause them to enjoy good success. Lord, may our thoughts tonight, may our efforts tonight serve as a catalyst for positive change in all of our lives and in the lives of those around us. Cause us to be examples to those that are looking at us. Lord, those that we lead, those that follow us, Lord, and help us to cultivate gratitude for what we have, generosity in sharing our blessings, and resilience in times of adversity. Lord, guide us. Lord, cause our intentions to be aligned with our actions. Cause us to sow seeds of prosperity and fulfillment in every area of our lives. May we always remember that true wealth lies not only in material possessions, but also in the richness of our relationships. Hallelujah. The depth of our experiences and the kindness we show to others. Father, we thank you so much for tonight. And we pray this prayer, of faith, and gratitude. Hallelujah. Because of your infinite wisdom and your boundless grace. We pray in Jesus' name. And everybody says amen and amen. Wow, 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 wow. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, I want to thank you, Sheba, for putting the link for the book in the chat. The link for the ebook is in the chat. You can go ahead and just click on the link, get your ebook, wait for the download. After you order your book, the download would come, then you just download it. If you have a Kindle or you have your books on your device, then that will happen. Let me know what you're taking away. We always end with takeaways because that's important. What are you taking away tonight? Amen and amen. I love the amens. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. What are you taking away tonight? Drop it in the chat. Shall we first taking away conscious spending? Yeah, that's a big one for me. That's a big one for me. A huge, huge, huge. I shifted my whole mindset of budgeting to conscious spending. I just think it resonates more with me. Making a budget, if I have to choose between making a budget and doing the conscious spending will be my budgeting from now moving forward. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right. Financial abundance. Yes. And I shall continue to invest in people. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Thank you. Philly says conscious spending. That's right. Spend. Listen, say no to the things you don't love. Yeah, the things that don't align with your values. Yes, and you see the things that align with your values, the things that you love, the extravagant. The extravagant. Yes, go for it. Yeah, Colbert said, do what you love and leave what you don't love. Ooh, awesome. Awesome. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Do what you love and leave what you don't love. Amazing. Amazing. Anyone else? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. What are your takeaways? Sulan, what are you taking away? Roxanne, conscious spending, fantastic. Sheba, my biggest takeaway is to give myself more grace. Yes, I'm doing good and just need to stay on track. Thank you. Yes, yes. Biggest investment. You are the biggest investment. Invest in yourself. Yes, you are the biggest investment. Invest in yourself. Yes. Lorna says, my takeaway is if that it is never too late to start. Never too, that's right. Never too late to start. That's amazing. Gloria said, to me, all was great. To be truthful, I don't have a choice because all was great. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Apostle. Conscious spending was mind-blowing. Yes. Ooh, I love that you guys are loving the conscious spending. I love it. I think it's just amazing. Let me see. Wonderful. Sulan says discipline to get out of debt and build wealth. Remember, you can get out and invest simultaneously. So while you're getting out, as some finances come in here, you put it over into the savings and even in investing. If you have high yielding accounts, I think what was they call that in Trinidad? I can't remember the name of that institution where it's not like the regular bank, central. I can't remember what it is. Somebody, if you remember, Pastor Rhonda, I know you know because I think you have an account there. Sorry to put you on blast. If you're still here with us, savings. And then I will start as little as 15. That's right. And I was Unit Trust. There we go. Unit Trust. Thank you, Philly. That's the one. Unit Trust where you put you save, you can save in Unit Trust, and the interest rate for your savings is much, much higher than the regular bank. So put your money in the Unit Trust. Start a savings account in Unit Trust if you're in Trinidad and Tobago. And even if it's $50, you send it there every week, every month, however you do it, and watch that interest. Better than saving it in your regular bank account, you don't get anything there. All right? Credit unions have good interest rates, so fantastic. Then don't save it in a regular bank. Wherever you're making the money, put it there, right? On getting a USD savings account, they don't pay you no money either. Get if you're gonna and this is might be another discussion, or if you get this book. There's a lot of information in here, but online banks that offer you higher interest rates, they're high yielding accounts, saving accounts. You put it in there, and the interest rate, is much more than the 0.05 you get at the regular bank, maybe 5%, I don't know, 8%, whatever, 7%. That's where you want to save your money, because you're actually making money there while you're saving, right? So you want to look at those things, but look into it. Yeah, one cocoa does fill basket. You better believe that, girl. Yes, Eastern Credit Union have good interest rates. Try it. Okay, great. So we're getting some info here from the community. Find out, start asking questions, making calls, right? We need another video on investing. Thank you, Apostle. Another video on investing. Okay. Probably I need to get somebody who's versed on investing and to come on and share that information with you. But once again, you see this book? I'm going to challenge you. I can put together, and I can do this for you. I can put together something beautifully from this book, and we come in and we talk about it again. All right. But, well, it'll come up again. Most definitely will add it to my list of things that we're going to look at. Yes, credit union has a better rate. Police credit union has great rates as well. Wonderful. All right. So look into those things. I'm so happy you guys are motivated to do something. And as Sister Lorna says, it's never too late to start. So please go ahead, take that next step. All right. And I'll see you on the next video next Monday, where we're going to be back here. We're going to look at some exciting things. Don't know what we're going to talk about as yet. But remember, if there's anything you want us to talk about, please WhatsApp me, message me, find me, hunt me down, get it to me. I'm making a long list of things that we are going to be talking about Monday Night Live. We're doing this every Monday night. God spare our lives. All right. I love you so much. God bless you. God bless you, Sheba. Yeah, I feel something lifted. Yes, I feel it too. I feel it too. God bless you, Sharifa, Lorna, Sister Lorna. God bless you, Gloria, Joyce. God bless you, Sulan. Yeah, God bless you, Giselle. Wonderful. You're welcome, Giselle. God bless you, Rhonda, Pastor Rock. God bless you, Dahlia. God bless you. Coris, Philly, brother Philly, God bless you. Let me see where Roxy, God bless you. Good night. Thank you for coming on. This was amazing. Colbertha, Coris, I said Coris Rondell. This was amazing. Blessings, blessings, blessings. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night. Those of you that have watched on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. This allows us to continue with more awesome content for you. So just hit the subscription below and leave a comment in the comment section. Leave a comment as to what area or how you're gonna, what you think about conscious saving, if that spoke to you, your investing, how you feel about investing. If you have any recommendations, please leave it in the chat, because others from the community do look at the video, and you can be a blessing by sharing what you know with the rest of the community. All right. Thank you so much. Please share the video. Please share the live with your friends or anyone that you believe that this would benefit. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and have a fantastic, a blessed and prosperous day. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.